obviously we thought our car was stolen. And then somebody who lives right here, his name is Roberto, thank God, very nice. He asked us if everything was okay, blah, blah, blah. We told him we think our car is stolen, this and that, because we didn't have any service whatsoever. So he took us to his place, gave us some food, and then called the police and the renters with us. And we were obviously freaking out, like the passport is gone, everything is gone, how are we supposed to go home? Like unfortunately I brought my whole camera bag and everything that's in there with me to the beach, because if that was stolen, I'd literally die. That's like, I'd rather lose my passport and all of my credit cards than all of my camera stuff, my laptop, my iPad, my memory cards, like all the memories on there. I would die. So we went back. The boys were still at the beach. I went back to tell them what happened and to get them up with us to grab all of our stuff. And we got back up here and we met somebody on the beach who told us that his friend actually saw this car with a broken window, and he took a photo of it even in the night, I don't know, in the morning, whatever. And then while I was gone taking the boys, my dad called with Roberto the police again and whatever, they did some research. And then turns out when we come back up here, we're all hectic and like, what the heck and what the fuck, like, and also we slept on the beach, which I think you're allowed to do, but you aren't supposed to do or something, whatever. And then turns out our car was actually not stolen. It was towed to Hilo, which is close to here, back to the renter's place. We don't have a car here, but it wasn't stolen. It's at the renter's place, but we don't know if anything out of the car was stolen. So there's still the question if our passports are there, if our wallets are there, you know, probably our food and our clothes weren't stolen. But yeah, that's what's happening. We had such a great morning and then that happened. But it's crazy to see, because obviously there's people breaking in, but there's also people helping you, you know, going out of their way. Roberto is coming back and he's driving us to Hilo. Like, it's crazy to see how different people can be and how helpful some are and how obviously harmful some are. So yeah. And also we just learned that because my dad, he took all of his important stuff with him, and the only important stuff that we were thinking of obviously was our camera bags. So we're just way too naive. Like, we just learned for the hard way to like always take your stuff, always take your wallets, always take your passports. Yeah. That is how we found the car at the renter's place, and we quickly realized that luckily none of our important documents or wallets were gone. The only thing that was missing was Louis and mine douche bag with some of our favorite clothing items in it, which still hurts, but I mean, it could have gone worse. The only advantage to that situation really was that we did not have to pay for the gas we used up until this point, and that we got a pickup as a new Jeep, in which we were actually able to drive 3 Japanese tourists to their destination, which was really funny.
It was late at night. You tossed and turned as thoughts began to play. How can this be life? Every day I would just waste away, saving up the time to spend it on mindless entertainment, as if we'd find some sort of reason behind this need to survive.
Okay, so we just arrived at a campsite and there's lots of people around. You can obviously camp here, so that is good because you want to feel safe tonight. And admittedly, the mood wasn't the best in the car because some people wanted to do other things than the others, and like it was raining, it just wasn't really a good time. So I'm glad that we found this place and that we're safe now and that nothing can happen and we can stay here and sleep tight, you know, and just relax. And there's a beautiful sunset right now, so that's the update. Let's see how tonight is. Look how beautiful.
You open up, but the words are all tongue-tied, pulling back the blind. Is this the road you...
Good morning. We woke up this morning, no vandalized car. We had a great night. It was actually the best night so far, sleeping wise. And we're gonna go the Pololo Trail now. Let's see where it takes us, and let's see what's happening. So let's go. It looks pretty awesome from here already. So let's see how it goes. we're at the foot of the mountain right now, at the foot of Mauna Kea, and we're about to go up, and it's already freezing. So I'm curious to see what it's like up in the hills. We just changed, and let's go! For some reason, I'm super nervous. I don't know why, but we'll see. Okay, so we just drove to the visitor center and we were like perfectly in time. We were in line, like it was all good. And then they checked if we had four-wheel drive and if we had enough gas. And apparently you need more than half, and we literally had like right on half, and they didn't let us in because of that. So now we're at the visitor center. We're just doing a little hike to see the sunset because it's like right over that mountain. But yeah, that's really annoying. We're kind of thinking about maybe doing it tomorrow morning, but I'm not too sure if I want to wake up that early. I don't know, we'll see. But that is a real bummer.
Where is the line between dreaming and feeling blue? It's 4 o'clock in the evening. I haven't left my room, but the truth is, if I'm honest, I feel stuck here in the middle. Am I one of those crazy people? Should I stay here or should I let go? Pull the sheets over my head, hoping change is gonna find me. You don't have to remind me I'm doing nothing at all. I'm ruminating on a blank wall, but I feel stuck here in the middle. Am I one of those crazy people? Should I stay here or should I let go? Can you tell me what
Good morning. We just woke up at 5 a.m. because yesterday night or yesterday evening, apparently a little volcano part erupted and lava is now out. And we just drove across because we were at Kona and the national park is like right across Big Island. So we just drove through the whole island for 2.5 hours just to see the lava. And then we're going to drive 2.5 hours back because we're leaving off of Kona. So fingers crossed that we're going to see lava. Let's hope this trip wasn't unnecessary and I'm very excited to see it. Let's go.
Like 500 years ago, more like a dome, much like Mauna Loa, you see.
Okay.
But the magma chamber, when it expands and contracts, like your lungs in a way, inflates and sometimes get pushed up to the surface, like what we see here, lava, and then sometimes it'll recede and like maybe go drains back in somewhere else. When it recedes, there's nothing to support the ground beneath it, will collapse. So it's like collapsed for hundreds of years, where the crater, you know, gets wider and wider and wider.
Finishing off our very eventful trip with a quick stop at the Rainbow Falls in Hilo, we headed back to the airport in Kona and took off for home on Oahu. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this very eventful trip of ours. I hope you have a great day and I will see you guys next week on Sunday. Bye bye!